Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to a brand new video over on PrizePicks. Today I got a 4-man entry for you guys with 2 NBA picks and 2 soccer picks. We're going to get into all the picks later. But first up, do me a huge favor and drop a like on this one. It takes you 2 seconds, completely free. My name is Bam and I try to come on here and educate you guys about how to beat sports betting apps, in specific PrizePicks. Every single day I'm on here giving you guys tips, giving you guys picks. And if that deserves a like, if that doesn't deserve a like, I don't know what does. Now, one thing you will always see me doing every single day is recording my losses and my wins and recapping them and showing every single pick to you guys. This is something that you will not see from anybody else on YouTube pretty much. They're not going to recap their wins and their losses to the extent that we do. So make sure you guys are locked in right here and we're going to go through exactly what happened. We had a great day yesterday. On the VIP, I sent out 8 plays on the VIP. We had only 2 of them win. So you might think, that's a horrible win percentage. Bam, how are you only winning 25 out of your, 25% out of your plays, right? You must be a losing sports bettor. No. We had a great winning day yesterday because this play was a win, a 4-man cash that paid out 8.75x. This play was a win, a 4-man cash that paid out 4x. It would have paid out way more if this guy just got one more headshot, but it is what it is. Paid out 4x, and we take that. So that means in these 2 plays combined, right? We got an 8.75x cash and we got a 4x cash. You combine those together, that is 12.75 units that we gained, right? So if you lose 8 units when you're entering in your slips and you gain back 12.75 units when you're cashing out your slips, you just made 4.75 units, nearly 5 units of profit. So if you're a $20 bettor, right, and you put 20 bucks on every single slip, then you just made $100 in one day, just straight up, right? If you're a $5 bettor, then boom, you just made another 25 bucks, right? And this stacks over the month. I sent out a couple plays here for you guys on the free pick video. Unfortunately, the free pick video did not hit. Although the free play of the day did hit, the free pick video did not hit. We had one guy barely miss out for us. And it was that play right over here with Kajak going over. If he just gets 3 less kills, we cashed this play and it was looking so good. Like, I don't want to come here and, rant about a loss, but he had like 15 kills going into map 2 and then he just pops off and goes for 22 kills even in a losing game. So it was unfortunate. At the end of the day, it looks like we're going to go 3 out of 4, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. This is why I tell you guys that don't just take one free pick and if it loses, give up on the strategy. In the VIP, we were taking 10 to 15 plays every single weekend today, around 5 to 8 plays every single weekday, right? Meaning that we are getting down so much volume, right? 50 to 60 to 70 plays every single week. If you're on the free plan or if you're on the free YouTube videos and you're just taking 1 pick a day and then you go, this doesn't hit, right? Like guys, obviously you're not going to win a 10x lay on your first try every single time. But if I give you 9 shots to hit a 10x lay and you hit 2 of them, you're making a lot of money, right? That's what you got to think about. Anyways, let's get also this one guy. Just got to talk about this. This one guy, Sad Hack, if he goes under by 5, I know it's 5, but if he goes under right here, not only do we cash out this free play, we would have cashed out this 4-man too. So kind of unfortunate. It is what it is. Still a W day. Let's get into the recap, or not the recap. That was the recap. Make sure you guys are joining up on the Discord. I say this every single video. I drop in free plays every single day. This was a free pick of the day yesterday. And all 3 of these guys actually did combine on the under. I think they ended at 93. So this was a green play, and we've been crushing on our play of the day. So make sure you guys are locked in over there. And yeah, just join up on the Discord. We got almost 400 members in there, and it's completely free to join. I'll put that link down in the pinned comment. Now, let's get into the first play of the day. We're going to start it off over on PrizePicks on the soccer tab. Make sure you guys go to passes attempted, and we're scrolling all the way down here to almost the bottom, actually. We're going to take 2 plays from this game, which is going to be Matty Longstaff and Luca Petrasso. Now, I do not know much about this team and these players, right? This Montreal team. I don't need to know very much about this. And you might think that that sounds like a stupid mentality. Obviously, you should know who you're betting on. Well, no, I don't care about that. All that I care about is if these 2 players are correlated together. Because we're not taking 2 picks because we think he's going to do well or we like the way he's playing or he's going to have a good matchup in this game. No, all of that stuff, the sportsbooks already know that. All of that stuff, the sportsbooks already know that. So we don't care about that because we know we can't get an edge there, right? What we do care about is if they're correlated together and if that's going to give us a better edge than the mathematical payout will tell us. Now, what do I mean by correlated? It's very, very simple. I mean that both of these guys play on the same team, which is Montreal. If Montreal has the ball in their possession for a long time in the game, right? Say it's a 90-minute soccer game, right? Say Montreal has 65% of the possession, and maybe they have the ball for around 60 out of the 90 minutes. I mean, I guess not all 90 minutes are playtime, but say, just for example, they have the ball for 65% of possession, right? That means that not only is one guy on Montreal going to have the ball a lot, the entire team is going to have it. They're going to pass it around. They're going to pass it around. They're going to pass it around, meaning that every single player on their team is very likely to go on the over on their passes attempted. It's not a guarantee, of course. It's not a guarantee that if you have a lot of possession, you'll get a lot of passes, but it is very, very likely, right? If you're playing a soccer game, right, and you are positioned right next to your buddy who's playing, say, 10 yards to your left, and at the end of the stat sheet, right, at the end of the game, your buddy has recorded 100 passes attempted, right? Do you think you're going to have close to 20, close to 30, close to 80, probably 90 passes attempted? You're going to have closer to that 80, 90, 100 range, because if you are sitting 10 yards away from your buddy and your buddy got 100 passes in this soccer game, he's going to have to pass a lot of those to you. He's going to have to pass a lot of those to guys around you who are going to pass them straight back to you. You guys are on the same team. You're going to be working together. So if a team has the ball a lot, everybody on the team benefits, right? And in this case, we are taking both of these guys on the over on their passes, and we can see that from the last few graphs very clearly. When these guys are going under together, the other guy is going under together at a pretty decent rate. This one game against New England, when he went for 79 passes, what happened? Petrasso went for 57 passes. This app is called Pick Finder, by the way, if you want to get on. I'm pretty sure it's like 10 or 15 bucks a month. I'm not affiliated with them, but I just want to make it clear every single tool that I'm using to give you guys these picks. So yeah, what I'm saying is when this guy gets a lot of passes in a win, I mean, likely when you win, you have a lot of passes, right? Then this guy also gets a lot of passes, right? Why are we taking them both on the over? Well, we can get into that later. I mean, basically, they're heavily favored in this game, and they are projected to have the most possession. So that's all I got for those two picks. We're going to get over to the NBA stuff right now, and we're going to start off with a bit of a personal play, which is going to be James Harden right here on the turnovers. Whoops, I just looked up James Turnover. I might have to look up James Harden. Honestly, at this point, maybe we should be calling him James Turnover because he has been turning the ball over so much recently. 9 out of his last 10 games, he's hit the over at 3.5, and he's not just hitting these over, man. He's averaging 5 turnovers a night. 5 of them things. And this is, 9 out of these 10 games have been in the playoffs, right? It's been insane. He's only missed this one time in the entire playoffs, and that was actually that game 7 against Toronto, which the Cavs played a very good game then. In the 2 games they've played so far against Detroit, which have been 2 losses, he's turned the ball over 7 times and 4 times. This is not a good look for James Harden, and it's unfortunately not a great matchup either. I know I just said that matchups and sportsbooks and all that don't matter. That is why I tell you guys, take the mathematical plays more than the personal plays, right? This is a personal play. This is a lean that I like, but all my money, all of my time, all my research is going towards the mathematical plays. I'm just on here giving you guys some personal plays because I know some of you guys do like that and you guys are here for that, but 99% of my efforts are going towards the mathematical edges. I want to make that clear. That being said, this is just a profitable matchup for him. Number 1, turnovers forced in the Detroit Pistons. This is going to be play number 1. So it's James Harden more on the turnovers. But guys, we want more here. A 5x for a 3-man is not good. A 3x for a 3-man is probably the worst payout you could make in all of PrizePicks. Never take a 3-man flex play. So, like I said at the beginning of the video, we're actually going to add a 4th pick to this. Before I do, if you guys want to get on the VIP, make sure you lock in over on the winnable. And what you guys are getting on the VIP is actually completely different than what you've been getting. You're going to get a one-on-one call with me to break down exactly your situation, which apps you're on, which apps you need to get on, and then exactly how long it will take you to use my strategies to double or even triple your bankroll using the exact strategies that I preach on this YouTube channel, but leveraging the research that I can give you as well. If that makes any sense to you guys, or if that sounds like something you'd be interested in, lock in on the VIP or just drop a comment down below and we can talk more about it. It is insanely easy to go ahead and get started on this. And I will literally walk you through every step of the way. No other person on YouTube is doing this. And, matter of fact, for those of you guys who are still here, bro, for those of you guys who are still here watching this 10 minutes in, first of all, y'all are the real ones, right? Second of all, DM me the word plan right here to this number. This is literally my phone number, guys, business phone number, but I'll text you guys right back. and DM me the word plan. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up a one-on-one call where you guys can hop on a call with me and I can look at your situation, see which apps you're on, see where you need to be, and see exactly plan it out, personalized for you. How long will it take you to become a profitable sports bettor using these strategies? For most people, I'm going to tell you, it's anywhere between 30 and 60 days. That is what the range is for most people. Obviously, it depends on your situation, which apps you have mostly, but DM me the word plan to that number. I will literally help you guys out, and I'm trying to help you guys profit on these apps. Anyways, that's enough about that. If you guys are here, DM me the word plan. We can get talking. I want to make it as simple as possible. You don't even have to pay on the VIP yet. Just want you guys talking with me so we can understand where you guys are coming from and how you can make money on these apps. Let's get into play number 4 right here. And we're actually going to go over to Marcus Smart. So I'm going to pull this one up right here. Marcus Smart is a very, very valuable pick right here. And we're taking Marcus Smart on the over at 18.5 points plus rebounds plus assists. Now, this is actually a mathematical pick. The reason why this is a mathematical pick is because if you look at PrizePicks, right, and look at all the other apps, a lot of these other apps are favoring this at a very, very good value, right? If you're taking this and it's minus 130 on Novig, minus 132 on ProfitX, and minus 137 on Caesars, that means that these 3 sharp books, all books which are sharper than PrizePicks, by the way, you can tell which books are sharpest based on how much they limit their customers and a few other factors. Novig and ProfitX don't limit at all. And they're setting this at minus 130, minus 132, minus 137 for Caesars, meaning that these 3 books really favor Marcus Smart on the over, right? Minus 130 is very different from minus 110. So that means that all 3 of these books think that Marcus Smart is going to go on the over, or at least they are leaning towards that. I would say it's around like a 58% chance, or I'm not exactly sure of how the odds convert. I should look that up, but I mean, I don't know off the top of my head, but I know that minus 130 is way better than the regular, which is minus 110. So go ahead and lock that in. It's Marcus Smart on the over 18.5 PRA. This is paying out a 9.75x. I know it's a little bit of a payout shift. I genuinely don't care. It's still a very, very good spot. So go ahead and lock this one in, and you can take Longstaff, Petrasso, Harden, and Smart. Those are our 4 picks. For the love of God, do not take this as a 4-man flex play. You are literally burning money if you take this as a 4-man flex play. Just don't do it. 4-man flex is one of the worst slip types on all of PrizePicks. Don't do that to yourself. That's all I got for this video. Make sure to lock this in as a power play and DM me the word plan to this number. I'll help you guys out and we can all win together. That's all I got. Let's make some money on the NBA on Saturday.